friends, MD Vegan. My specialty is making a new recipe every single day and changing small parts of the recipes is one way to do that. For example, I have a little series going on with arugula salad. That's one part of the series. Here, arugula, that is a wonderful, it's a green salad, a green leafy green, but it's also almost a herb, I would say, because it tastes really sharp, yeah. Sharp, you know, it has a strong flavor, like a spice almost. And we know, the healthiest vegetables, the healthiest food is green vegetables, leafy greens, for example. And the second healthiest are herbs and spices. So that, I would say, is pretty much the high. So, and it's a wonderful, you can have it all through the year. It grows in the garden almost by itself. You can't go wrong with that. And it's very inexpensive too. It has this wonderful flavor, but you have to put something into it, yeah. It makes it nice and palatable. Yeah? This sharp flavor is like a seasoning, and I put just a 2 handful or so of this arugula rocket, it's also called, because of the sharpness. Here, I guess, into my bowl. They're simple, these leaves. You just wash them, and then you can eat these leaves, yeah, like this with a stem. They're wonderful. Yeah. But you should have something watery, for example, with tomatoes. And this is the one part of the sequence is what kind of ingredients do I add to the arugula to make it nice. Tomato is one. I have these wonderful cherry tomatoes. I like them. They taste like tomatoes, really. I quarter them to make it more surface. And then you have a lot of tomato here together with arugula. It's a beautiful color. And that's a basic combination that is almost the whole thing I want to do. And I put some onion on top. I chop some onion up, also very quick. All takes 5-10 minutes. You have this dish ready. Yeah. So the onions are perfect together with the tomatoes. Onions, tomatoes, a perfect combination. Everybody knows that. Yeah. And tomatoes are also the one thing you would eat every day. Eat one whole tomato, fresh tomato every day. And it's wonderful for the teeth, for the gums, you know. So many, the red color of the tomato is super healthy considered. It's also in watermelon or other red fruit and vegetables. But tomato is especially very good. You can also have tomato puree. It doesn't need to be fresh tomato. Anyway, tomato, one whole tomato a day is absolutely recommended. And my mom always has tomato at home. I mean, I know that from her. And me too, I always have tomatoes at home. Yeah, they're nice. And it's easy to put it in a salad or eat as is. And I have a topping here. It's about 3 ingredients, the base. And now, very special for this part, is pine nuts. Pine nuts are a very special nut. They are pretty expensive, but sometimes I like them. And they are perfect together with arugula. They have also a little bit a flavor like a pine nut tree, you know, it is a evergreen. They have nuts have always high in fat, and this is almost buttery, yeah, very nice, and it has this little bit of strong pine flavor, like a pine tree, like an evergreen flavor. You know, this kind of intense flavor on the etheric oils, yeah, that's the pine nut. And the pine nuts have something, and this makes them so perfect together with the arugula, because they are fatty, and the fat really nice with sharp flavors. They are a wonderful harmony. And so by today's combination is the pine nut with the tomato and the onion on the arugula. And the dressing here, I have made that before in other salads. This is the second part of the series. I have one series with arugula and one series with this garlic sunflower seed dressing. I'll show you the dressing here, how to make it. You can watch in another video that's linked under this video and see it's creamy. You can make it in 10 minutes. It's very easy. There are sunflower seeds, of course, a little bit of lemon, not too much. And then you have no pepper, but you have a paprika, salt, and a little chili pepper. And you have garlic, and maybe if you want onion powder, and that's pretty much it, you know, and water, of course. You don't need that much of the dressing here because it's creamy has a wonderful nutty flavor, a complex earth umami flavor because of the onion and the garlic, and then it is really covering everything up there nicely. I will toss it directly before I eat it, and then eat it. Yeah, I wait a little bit before I toss it because otherwise I have to do a little bit here in the kitchen, do some things away, wash a little bit, and then I'll eat. And I toss it directly before the eating. This is recommended, especially with leafy greens. You toss it too early, they can wilt a little bit, and it's not so nice. The leafy greens, they're nice. Oftentimes they're nice when they're fresh and crunchy. So tossing at the very last moment. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. I maybe come up with more salads like this. Definitely more videos with this garlic sunflower seed dressing. This is an amazing dressing, and the sunflower seeds are so easy to get, so inexpensive. And if you know how to use them in the dressing, they're perfect. Instead of oil, many people use oil in dressing. I did that too earlier, years ago, but now I minimize the oil because of whole food. It's just pure calories. They also say, the health practitioners say, it's empty calories, makes you only fat. It's not so good. So with whole food, if you have all the nutrients of the plant, like in a sunflower seed, it's also fat, or an olive, there's also fat in there. Then you have all the other nutrients of that plant, and they are all together so much more beneficial. That's another topic. It's called food synergy. If you want to know something about it, look it up. It's a little bit there online, and it's fascinating. Food synergy also means incorporating a lot of different ingredients in your food. Not every day, but from day to day. That's why always a new recipe every single day. You can find that on my YouTube channel, MD Vegan. Subscribe, have another recipe every single day. Be inspired to make your own. Very simple, these things usually, from the start. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.